I've got enough, that'll do. Hope we're doing well this morning. Fasted cardio, HIIT training today. Increases calorie expenditure, increases fitness, the most important health marker to how healthy you are. It's also, it's great for your health, great for building a bit of muscle. It's a bit squint now. A little bit tired, but we're going to do HIIT zone today. If you've not done HIIT zone before, it kills on the calves. The hardest part is round one. Very cardio-y, gets the endorphins going. So make sure you've done a few like warm-up exercises. I've already done them off camera. And we're gonna, round two is gonna be like a core round. The core exercises that I personally find really beneficial for my body and my core. So if you feel like V-ups are too advanced, I'm not talking that loud just now, by the way, because my 5-year-old, 6-year-old even is asleep. But if you feel like the core exercise that I've chosen, you prefer to do different ones that are more effective for you personally, feel free. So you can change any of these exercises, obviously. Hey guys, welcome to my live. And then round 4 is 4 exercises back to back. So I might swap some of the exercises, so feel free to do the same, no pressure there. So HIIT zone is very cardio-y. This is fasted HIIT. Why is this fasted HIIT? Because at 9 o'clock last night, I had some toast. I don't normally eat that late, but my daughter was eating that late for some reason, and I thought, I know. So I'm not having breakfast this morning because I'm actually not hungry. So I recommend you do the same, just adjust things accordingly.
HIIT zone workout.
Right, HIIT zone.
Your workout will begin in 20 seconds.
So starting with hurdle jumps. Make sure you start your Fitbit for cardio. Five, 4. Right. So start off slow. Soft knees. I say slow, you can't really be slow with hurdle jumps, can you? So soft knees, bouncing on the tippy toes, using your arms for momentum, quads engaged. So you can step in and out for any of these. The tuck jumps, take your time. We'll make sure we stretch the calves off. 180 tuck jumps. This gets all this first round gets the heart rate right up. Matrix format. So if you're wanting like a summer shred, which I'm not against these things, they're just unsustainable. If you're wanting like to lose weight fast, increase the amount of cardio that you're doing, it's a good tool. But with cardio comes increased hunger. Hi Elforth, how are you? Using the arms for momentum. Landing on soft knees. Oh, they're hard. New Orleans, that's amazing. Oh, my AI stopped. What time is it there? Thanks for watching. Right, let's go again. And thanks for the comment. So fasted cardio this morning. Deep breaths. So jumping that knackers you out. Good for the joints though. Got soft knees, so small bend. Shake off. You can literally just do jumping jacks or calf raises if you feel like you need to rest. I need to open that door. I'll read that comment in a second. Wide jumps, squat jumps. You're home relaxing. Very nice, me too. I just left work. Big jump, as in why am I doing this? Hey Z. Depends what kind of exercise, Zara. It can make you feel better. I'd go with, I mean, sometimes menstrual cycle can absolutely floor me. And it can sometimes make you feel worse, if you're doing a full body hit or sort of jumping, if you're inflamed. So it might be more beneficial for you to get a yoga session and instead give back to your body. Concentrate on flexibility, mobility, deep breaths to manage stress. Depends how bad your PMS symptoms are. Great question. Why jumps? I'm answering any questions on health and fitness, guys. I'm a trainer. Thanks, L4. Skater circles. Side lunges. I do love a side lunge. I love any hip opening. So you can literally just step if you need to recover. You are actually meant to come to both sides. Grab a drink. Quarter past 12 in the morning there. We're reversing it all now. Over halfway from round one. Look, my AI is going crazy. I like to keep it challenged as well. Hey guys, I'd love a like and subscribe. If you want fitness, motivation and education, exercise, nutrition, injury rehab, postnatal care. I'm qualified in psychology. Toe jumps. If anyone's struggling with the mindset needed to keep in a calorie deficit, it's a bit of a trick. Let's get into it. What's knocking you off track each week? Last hurdle jumps, and these are getting knocked off. This is hard, but not half as hard as it was 2 weeks ago. It's like a mostly low body and cardio. Oh, and core we're hitting. Rest. Thanks for the likes, guys, and subscribe. Deep breaths to recover. Check out my vlog. I posted a video 10 minutes how you can stay on goals of fat loss whilst being in all-inclusive hotel. As I go on Saturday. Why jump? Thanks, L4. I appreciate that. Close to monetizing, thanks to you guys watching and putting up with me bouncing around. But I'm here to show support, educate, unmuddy the waters. I'm hoping that it's next week. Or 180 tuck jump. Hoping it's next week or become a YouTube partner. Fingers crossed. Well, I think there's a delay. Well, I know there's a delay. Hi, Rohan. Thanks for coming back. Skater circles next. This is fasted naturally, as I ate late last night. I'm just not hungry. There's no additional benefits to fasted cardio versus unfasted. But I do it roughly once a week. Make sure if you are trying to get healthy, you're getting in some cardio. Hill walking, swimming. That raises the heart rate right up. And that challenges you. Morning, guys. Welcome to my live. Thanks for being here. I'd love a like and subscribe. Comment with any questions on weight loss, building muscle, nutrition. Nearly there. Skater circle. And then finish the hardest round one. So you can just step left and right. It's about moving and not stopping. How do you do that? slow it right down. Getting used to feeling uncomfortable and being able to move whilst out of breath. Bah, bah, bah. It's a bit of a recovery, that. Yay! Round 1 done. Thanks for the support, guys. Core zone next. Let's bring you down a bit. Let's make sure. Right, stop. Make sure you're in the middle. Right. I'm going to start with my favourite left side bicycle crunch. Keeping your back flat. If you can't keep your back flat, don't bring your leg all the way out. Exhale. Over to the other side. I'm working on a different kind of core engagement because it's quite complicated for me anyway to engage the core properly. It's not just about bracing, it's about sucking in a wee bit as well. Oh, a very effective core exercises I'm doing. Knees up crunch, and then I'll do either hip kicks or reverse crunch as the second pair. Oh, nice to stretch. Get them hips off the floor if you can. If you can't, practice the movement anyway. You still are thinking about getting your hips off, and you'll eventually get strong enough to do that. Hip kicks. Coming down with control, pushing your arms into the ground, head relaxed on the floor. It's a good one if you're struggling with like neck issues, this one. Oh, burns. Then we're going to side plank. Weighted is up to you. Hey guys, welcome to my live. So I've got 14 kilograms here, which is really heavy for side plank. Oh gosh, I'm still recovering from round 1. Fasted cardio today. We're just moving on to a core round as we recover from round 1. So I'm a personal trainer. I have 12 years, online lifestyle coach, Pilates and yoga teacher, specialising in female fat loss. I'm on Instagram. Check out the links in my bio. Over to the other side. I'm here to educate and motivate. This is my stronger side, so this is why it's second to get exercised. Good. Oh. Hey guys, thanks for being here. Welcome to my life. This is a core round. Still sweating from round 1. Right, left side, right side bike. Remember, you can swap any of these exercises. Exhale, coming up. Coming down with control. Keeping that back flat. Over to the other side. Working on my own core engagement in the midsection above my belly button. There seems to be a part of my core that's not engaging properly. I'm firing. Knees up crunch next. I don't know what that's meant to say. Magnivision. Hey guys, welcome to my live. Training fasted cardio today. We're on a core round. One of my most favourites is this exercise. You can pause for a squeeze when you've lifted your hips. Release down. Hips off the floor, come down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Just trying to get them hips off the floor, however high you can. Hey. Thank you. Anyone can do this though, Magna. I learned consistency in exercise after my firstborn. Elbow directly under your shoulder. Engaging the front of the core as well. Coming up as high as you can. And make sure you're feeling it in the sides of the core. Over to the other side. Make sure this is your strongest side you're getting into because you're missing out on a few reps here. This is great for the piriformis as well and hip stability and strength, which is great if you've had kids. It's getting blood flow to the lower back area. I'm going to do all that once more. I'm 35. So I've got 2 children, ages 6 now, and 2 years old. So I'm a female fitness. I'm getting right. Bicycle crunch. So this is a core round of the fasted cardio. Drop any comments you've got about questions if you're a bit confused with your nutrition, exercise habits, if you're struggling to stay on track. Let's get into it, guys. This is what I'm here for. It's all science-based, what I've learned from my qualifications and experience, but if I'm giving out advice, I make sure it's supported by evidence, like strong evidence, otherwise I just won't comment. Knees up crunch next. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys, if you're in weight loss education, motivation. Hit that bell icon. I go live nearly every day. I'll be going live this week for my beta. Oh, knees up crunch. Squeeze, pause, squeeze your abs. The more it burns, the more you know it's working. It doesn't have to burn to build muscle, but it's a good sign that you're targeting the right area. Arms flat, getting them hips off the floor. Oh, let it burn. I'm a personal trainer of 12 years, online lifestyle coach. So I don't just guide with exercise, actually help you stick to your calories. Thank you guys for support. I'm answering questions as I go as well. Finishing round 3 of round 2. Side plank dips, weighted or unweighted body weight, dealer's choice. Make sure you're feeling it on the sides of the core. If you've never done these before, body weight only is enough to create stimulus, but I've done a lot of these, so that's why I'm going heavy. Get a nice stretch above the pelvis as well. So the core in exercising it's just like any other muscle group, requires stimulus and progressive overload. Right, rest. Zone 2 done. Finishing zone. You know it. Tack mojo. Finishing zone. Finish her. Let's start my AI again. Agility sprints, but bet yes, I'm not doing that. Let's continue with core. No one can sprint for a minute. So these next exercises are a minute on each. Last 4 exercises. Halfway through, I'm going to change up my V-ups to pulse the legs, adding more weight to lower core. Probably don't need my arms as much. Hip flexors on fire. Right, pulse. Keeping that core engaged. Oh, my hip flexors are giving up. Notice how I brace my core before I lift. Good, rest. Better get up now. So it was hard for me getting up this morning after training that massive workout yesterday. So we did pull-ups yesterday. What are we doing next? Chief. Burpees. Let's do it. Gets the heart rate right up. It's the jumps in burpees that knack you out. So if you're struggling, you're a beginner, step out, step in, and stand up, take the jump out. Don't let your hips dip. Oh, there's a wasp in the house. If you let your hips dip, it can add pressure to your lower back. That's 30 seconds in. Do not stop, just slow it down. Fasted cardio for health. Rest. Borrow squat. Squat pulses or borrow squats. Borrow squats when you're keeping low, jumping in and out. Sit back. Move that down a bit. I'm using my arms to keep me upright. Shake off your legs. Back down. You can do a squat sit as well. Oh, halfway. Hey guys, I'd love a like and subscribe if you want motivated on exercise and educated on all things exercise and nutrition. Rehab back pain I deal with. Down. Teaching the body to be more efficient at removing lactic acid when you go through it, okay? Let's finish with a core, shall we? Let's go for split V-ups, but with 2 pulses. Over to the other side. Push that back into the ground. Exhale, 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 exhale. Some people get confused where to breathe. Leading with the chest, not the neck. But you do have to strengthen your neck as well. Thanks for the comment, I'll read this in a moment. Last 30 seconds. Trying to engage my core properly. 8, 6, 4. Sweating. So your heart rate, so because it's incomplete rest periods, HIIT training, you do burn a few extra calories now. Sorry, speaking English, no idea what that says. So yeah, metabolism is slightly elevated for the next 48 hours. Don't get excited, it's nothing spectacular. It's like for the next 48 hours, me versus me that's not done HIIT just now burns an extra 50 calories in those 48 hours. But if you're a small woman, every little helps. 10 push-ups, let's go. Squishy at the bit. I used to have a friend called Squishy. Well, everyone called him Squishy because he had ginger hair and like fluffy afro. Is that you? Hey guys, welcome to my live. Just finished fasted HIIT. So I'm answering any questions on nutrition. Anyone struggling with overeating? No, thank you, but I don't know how you could tell my back. You saw the front of my squat first of all. Second of all, I'm 12 years into training. So if I was doing squats wrong this whole time, I'd definitely have back pain, and I don't. Also, my back was fine. Hey legend, how are you doing? I'm here answering any questions on health, fitness, fat loss and toning. Yeah, just finished 25 minutes fasted HIIT training. I want to stretch off. Normally I'll do HIIT training and then do like bonus strength afterwards. I built so much muscle. I was extremely fit when I did that. So I'm following that practice again, but today is just cardio. So we're just going to stretch off. So because that first round smashes the calves, I'm going to use this dumbbell to stretch the calves. So toes, or you can't even see, tiptoes on the dumbbell, and then one small step forward. But it is bedtime, glad to see you. Good, pleased to hear it. You sleep well. So I'm a personal trainer of 12 years. I specialise in injury rehab, back pain, postnatal care as well, and diet psychology. So if there's anybody who's got any questions about, who's struggling to keep track of the diet, who just feels shit, who's stopping and starting, comment below, let's get into it and see if I can help you. I love a like and subscribe if you want motivation and education. If you don't feel like you've got a question right now because you've been put on the spot, like and subscribe, hit that bell icon, you can ask me again next time. I go live about 6 times a week. Sweating, epoch, oxygen debt is kicking in. That's a good stretch. And now I get the endorphins. Thanks for the like. Endorphins. I'm going to next go into Sphinx for stretching the hip flexors a wee bit. But mostly, I'll read that comment in a moment. Squeezing the glutes, pushing your hips into the ground. So this glute squeeze does protect your lower back. This is counteracting here all the back bends you do when in a seated position. And look up to the sky if you can. Digging your shoulders down and elbows into the ground. Breathe. And allow yourself to feel that curve in your lower back happen. You should do this warm. And then we'll go back into child's pose to counteract. Your spine's meant to move with fluidity without aching. Next, we're going to stretch the lateral side. Read that comment. No, that's a myth. So someone said when squatting, your knees should not go in front of your toes, and you should sit slightly further back with your back straight. So knees over toes does add more stress, but it depends on your biomechanics. Don't be so patronising. Blocked, bye. And my back was fine. You saw me from the front when I was squatting. I wish I was blocked. Sexualized comment. Bye. Did I miss that? There we go. Hey guys, welcome to my live. Next, we're going to do lateral side stretch. This is really good. So if you get stiff hips, I'm going to stretch that area off. So pushing the knees into the ground and the hips. Inhale, arm rises. Exhale, move over. So open up the space in the side body, creating space between the rib and the hip. And you can just relax your neck as a lateral side stretch as well. Shoulders down, away from ears, chest proud. Hey guys, I'm answering any questions on health, fitness, fat loss and toning. Any trolls will just get blocked, simple, and they won't remain in my head at all. Soon forgotten, I mean. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Hamstring stretch next. Welcome to my live. It's a bit squinty this. Oh, it's that. There we go. Hamstring stretch. So my hamstrings are still sore from training legs a couple of days ago. Hey, I'm in the air today. I'm on air today. I'm thinking of my plane on Saturday. I'm into working out with you and loving and studying my body. Great, it's a gift. It's a gift being able to work out. Hips back, belly to thigh. Relax the head and the arms. You're looking for a bit of give. We've got soft knees, so a small bend in the knee. As your core engages, it tells your lower back to relax and ease off. And you can use the shoulder blades push towards the spine. You can use your legs to bring your body closer to your legs. Good. Hip flexor stretch next. Have we got any questions on exercise, nutrition, fat loss, toning, building muscle? You can still build muscle. Doesn't matter how old you are. If you've never done it before, good news is the stimulus is new. So you're going to get progress really fast. As long as you're eating protein, of course, enough protein. Sitting back. So this is a hip flexor stretch. So if you sit down a lot or stand a lot or live in general past 35, your hip flexors get tight. So we're just maintaining flexibility here, nothing drastic. So Ari's still asleep, Queen Crush. I don't know if she slept through that metaphor, I really don't. I'm looking forward to a shower. Thanks so much, Queen Crush, for the support as well. Really appreciate you being here. Over to the other side. She was up late last night. This is fasted cardio, not because it's got any additional benefits, just because I ate late last night. Because Ari was eating late last night at like 9 o'clock, so not hungry. Still feel full, so I'll fast naturally now until about 11 or 12. I've got my yogurt and chia seeds in the fridge for fibre, and I'll take like half a honeydew melon. It's really filling. More fruit and veg and salads you get in your diet. See it as free food. Increases the thermic effect of food because it's hard to digest. It burns calories. It's like 30% of your TDE. Hi Abby. We've just done HIIT cardio, fasted cardio this morning. The more popular become, the more weird people. Yeah, this happened right at the start. I got a lot of trolls until the algorithm started to work with me, and then they all went. So I'm guessing I'm just hopefully working through like another phase of getting more out there. So we did a mix of core and legs HIIT. So if you want to work, so first of all, if you're trying to train, someone said to me the other day, is it leg day again? I train legs 1 to 2 times a week because I'm trying to maintain the muscle and maybe gain a wee bit more. But if you're trying to build a body part, you want to hit it 2 to 3 times a week. And the legs require a little bit more stimulus because they're so strong, especially in females, right? I never took exercise equipment with me when I travelled. Oh, I'm glad you watched my video. So guys, I've got a new video up about what my plan is when I'm going into an all-inclusive hotel to stay on track. My tips from being the coach for 12 years and what I've seen clients do, what's worked with clients, what's helped me in the past. So hopefully it helps you too. So Queen Crush is just talking about that video. So after watching your video, I realised once again that I should eat and play as much as I can during my trip and not regret it. Oh, totally. It's an opportunity to try new foods as well, right? We're going to stretch off the thighs. So if you can't, grab the back foot and push your hips forward and feel the hip flexor and thigh stretch. I've got another one for you. Thanks. Your baby's so cute. Thanks for commenting on my other stuff, guys. I really appreciate you being here. So I've got another one for you, if you can get into it. So You can have one leg straight so it's less intense, but notice my foot. You can use blocks underneath and you can just hold that position, pushing the hips up. So that's also doing your core, but you've got to have a bit of mobility to get into it. Hey guys, hi Tigress, I see ya. Oops, I've stopped my AI. How are we doing, guys? Just stretching off after cardio. So the first time I did this MetaFit class, my calves were destroyed for like full 7 days, and the second time I did it was like 2 days, not as intense aches. So I'm expecting no aches, but I'm making sure if you do not stretch off your calves after doing lots of jumping movements and hill walks, you will get plantar fasciitis, and it's a bugger. It's really hard, not only really painful and affects your quality of life, but it's really hard to rehab because you can't exactly rest if you've got a job where you move about a lot. And then if you've got plantar fasciitis, I'm talking about heel pain, and if you've got it in one foot, it's likely to happen to the other. So the amount of people that I know who've got it in both, it's a little bit too high for me. It's insane. I think it's more prominent maybe up here because of all the hills in Scotland. And who doesn't love a calf stretch, right? Hey guys, welcome to my live. Thanks for being here. I'd love a like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss when I go live. So I'm a personal trainer of 12 years, online lifestyle coach, Pilates and yoga teacher. I specialise in nutrition, lifestyle change. So if you're like me and you struggle with achieving fat loss because you're so busy, let me help you work through a trial and error process. Comment below with what you're struggling with. One of the best things I did though was give up alcohol, but a lot of people defend it, which is a sign. I'm not going to lie. If alcohol is something that you have on a weekly basis, not only does it affect your sleep if you're in your 30s, but also it reduces the amount of muscle you're able to build and lowers your inhibitions, makes you more lazy and fatigued. And I've got people on my Facebook. There's somebody who I'm thinking of in particular who every week she's got fibromyalgia. She's a lovely lady, but every week I see her on my she drinks about 4 or 5 times a week, and she'll have a flare up. Either she's ill because drinking alcohol on a regular basis destroys your B vitamins, which you need to metabolize and use all your nutrition from your food. So it's just you just get rid of it. It's not used. So it lowers your immune system over time. So she's always ill and she's always getting fibromyalgia flare ups. And she'll say every week, I feel crap. I deserve this alcohol beverage. And then she'll be posting statuses and aching much. And you just can't see it. And you defend it, you think it's helping you because it's so good in the moment. I've been there. It's really common. And most people drink far too much now. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'm going to stretch off the neck. So if anyone's got a stiff and tight neck, we're going to stretch off. So because we're on our phones a lot, push our neck forward over time, we can get some neck issues, okay? So we're going to stretch off the neck. So shoulders down away from ears, chest proud, and then we're just going to lean over. So make sure you lean in the middle. You know, you're not too far forward, not too far back, okay? Just going to lean and levitate the scapular muscle is what you are stretching. Just going to hold this position. Feel the stretch, and you can gently move forwards and backwards if it feels good. And you can even, if you're warm, add a little bit of pressure with your opposing arm, left and right. Be very careful with the neck, obviously. It's been work though from doing core, so it's an opportunity to stretch. And make sure you don't go forward because we do a lot of that, but a little bit further back. Hold. Does that increase the stretch for you? Breathe. Next, we're going to do something called nerve flossing. I'm going to bring our arm out, toes, fingers up to the sky. I'm going to bring in a little pulse. If this feels okay, you can increase the range of movement to see how that increases the stretch. It shouldn't be painful. We don't do enough neck stretching. Stop. Over to the other side. I'm stretching the neck at the moment. Stretching the muscles on the side of the neck, sternocleidomastoid, levator scapulae. Okay, we're going to do the other side now. So if you've got a desk job and you lean forward when you're driving, have a look at your posture. Most of us do this, so we're just trying to stretch it off. So let's test the waters on the other side. Shoulders down away from ears, just lean into one side. Breathe. Move a little bit forward, a little bit backwards. Soft knees. You can close your eyes to really tune in and zone in so you're not getting distracted. And you can add your other arm to help the movement and add a wee bit of pressure. Hey guys, welcome to my live, just stretching the neck. During core workouts we use and strengthen the neck. And then remove the arm. Move back a little bit. Allow yourself to feel this stretch here in the sternocleidomastoid. And then fingers to ceiling. Small, this is nerve flossing on the other side now. Small movement, if that feels okay. So it's really important if you have a desk job, an office job, or you do a lot of driving. I do a lot of driving. So my right side is a lot tighter. I also have a shoulder click as well. So this isn't as intense, this nerve flossing on this side. And then come out of it. And that's you done. Spin and dance. I'm not a performing monkey. Hey guys, welcome to my live. Got another stretch for you office workers. Mustafa's just been on. Demi's granddad's called Mustafa. I think it's a great name. It's like a strong name, isn't it? Mustafa. It just reminds me of Lion King. Right, if you've got a block, if you don't have one, highly recommend. You can get like 2 for £5 from Aldi or Lidl, one of them. Where's my other block gone? I think it's in my car. Oh, the kids have had it. Anyway, I do prefer it with 2 blocks, right? So when we're in an office job, most of the time we're in this position, right? So we're going to open up the chest and counteract all of that. It's going to feel amazing. So if you've got neck issues or a tight neck, you can do this more safely and support the neck. You know, them big gym balls, the wellness balls are also called. You know the one I mean. Otherwise, if you've got no neck issues and you just need to, you know, if you're in your 30s, 40s, you want to counteract. So the block is going roughly bra height. So I like mine a little bit higher. Listen to the feedback your body's giving you. Arms over your head, and you're stretching your lats here, which get tight and round the shoulders. Oops. And you're also stretching muscles in your neck and your upper back. The trick is, in this weird position, you're trying to relax all the muscles in the body in the back. Exhale. If you don't stretch off, it will catch up with you. I don't know anybody, like there are like folk that are in the 60s. Actually, there's one guy who I work with who's in his 60s, and he's very he's not got much body awareness, but he's not had any back pain. He's got a few niggles, but and he's not been a massive stretcher, although he has had little sprains and stuff. So it does catch up with you. I have a feeling that you have to exercise at least as much as me to get in shape like me. I have a feeling that you have to exercise at least as much. No, more isn't always better. Don't follow what I'm doing, Queen Crush. I'm trying to monetize and like grow my YouTube. So I'm here exercising more than I would recommend my clients. So I'm not practicing what I preached just now. I recommend if you're advanced, you can get, morning baby, you okay? It's about, there's a law of diminishing returns. So the exercise that I'm doing is, so like today I did fitness. Sorry, messages coming in. Hi guys, welcome to my live. So yeah, the exercise that I'm doing is a mix of strength and cardio. More isn't better, and if you're not, so I'll have one session a week, sorry, one day off a week, won't I? I'm very conditioned for that. And then anyway, you can get in great shape training 3 or 4 times a week. And if you're trying to lose fat, you're placing your efforts on your nutrition and steps. I hope that helped. Hi Putra. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on weight loss, toning, building muscle, sticking to diets. Any questions on fasting, keto, any specific diet? You okay? Did you have nice sleepies? You're not hungry this morning because you had toast with me last night.
Oh, I feel sick.
Oh, baby. Maybe it's because you're too warm because you've got that hoodie on.
No, it was this morning.
Oh, no.
He
Right, you're
was
getting
when
blocked.
He was when
Sexualized comment.
he
There's a
was-
child here, you weirdo. Good morning from Brazil. Good morning from Scotland. What you say?
I did feel sick when I just woke up.
Oh, maybe you'll feel better with something to eat. You want to go and get dressed?
Ow.
Just answering any questions on health, fitness. Love a like and subscribe, guys. So I'm a personal trainer, online lifestyle coach, Pilates and yoga teacher. Let's tidy up.
What to do with dead people?
Katie will get it. I appreciate the love hearts, guys. Good morning from Germany. Good morning from Scotland. Although I'm English, my babies are Scottish. So we did fasted HIIT training this morning. I did quite well actually. I'm really pleased with my fitness levels and how it feels just now because I'm training a lot. And yesterday, like I'm doing like some form of cardio daily to increase my calorie burn before I go away. So if you can control your hunger, cardio is a great tool for that, losing fat. I want to get in shape like you, so when I exercise, I try to do it with the same intensity as you do. And naturally, Queen Crush, as you get fitter, you will push harder. And you'll just want to keep, so don't put all this pressure on like, oh, I'm not keeping up with Leanne or I'm surpassing Leanne soon. You will, namaste, you will naturally, like when a new exerciser, when I start with a new exerciser brand new, I'm not talking about the squat depth. I'm not talking at the rounding the shoulders and like correcting all of that. How much would that put somebody off new just starting? I want them to start enjoying exercise and concentrating on what matters most, as long as it's safe, obviously. But the depth I know will just naturally increase over time. So when someone starts squatting at first, they might do that because they're not sure how like the movement feels. It's all new stimulus, and over time they'll be bossing it and they'll get deeper. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on health, fitness, fat loss and toning, building muscle and postnatal to 2 young girls ages 6 and 2. I specialise in postnatal rehab and female fat loss. I like training females because it's harder for us to achieve exercise. We've got a lot more responsibility than men, and it's a juggling practice. And there's a lot of psychological aspects with it, you know, keeping a female on track when the scales are going up because of water retention from hormones is quite a skill that I like to help them with. And if you are somebody who gives up losing fat every time the scales does not move, you will never get anywhere. Like a guy training, so like for fat loss, can see a shift on the scales every single day. Not that it, you know, when you start exercising, you've had a particular hard session. Sorry, I'll answer that comment in a second. You will have inflammation and water retention from exercise. It's normal. Like And the more that you weigh in, like if you weigh in every day and multiple times a day, you'll see the normal fluctuation. You can fluctuate between 1 and 6 pounds in a day. But you need to let go of the scales not moving. You're looking for trends and take the lowest out of that week if you're trying to lose fat. How can I get a six-pack early 40s? So it depends what your diet's like, but action creates motivation and stuff. So I don't know what you're doing, what you've tried, and what your knowledge base is, right? But yeah, the abs are like every other muscle group. It's a lot easier for men to get a six-pack because you're able to build muscle, testosterone, etc. A lot easier than females. So you won't have massive issue with building the core. It's not just about, like, especially for females, especially if you've had children, or if a lot of people are over dominant here in the core and here is forgotten about, and this is what protects the lower back. So see what your core engagement is like first of all. Do you feel when you're doing core exercises, the whole of the rectus abdominis six-pack muscle and the TVA muscle, which is like a corset that holds all your organs in, is it all engaged? Is it burning? Is it cramping? Do you feel like a stomach ache down here when you're exercising your core? Specifically talking to females here, because it is quite a talent to engage the core properly. Because also you can become overactive in the sides of the core, the internal and external obliques, and this all shapes how your core looks like. So to get a six-pack, your rectus abdominis, you need to train it. So progressive overloads, making sure it gets harder and harder each week, consistency, and start improving your diet. The more low-calorie, high-volume foods you get, you will get your six-pack. But it will, like, the less fat you've got to lose, because you need to build the muscle and then reveal it, like get rid of the fat over it, covering it. I hope this makes sense. It's a very slow process, so you can't just be in it to get a six-pack. You've got to be concentrating on how you feel, improving your diet, getting the best out of yourself, getting consistent. Otherwise it's just boring. I'm blocked.
Mommy,
Thanks, Kib.
mommy.
Thanks, Scott. My moderator's on. Hey.
Stop!
Yeah.
Mommy.
He's blocking the weirdos on YouTube.
Mommy.
Keep them coming, guys. Great questions.
Mommy,
What?
why is it purple?
I don't know. It just swaps colours, doesn't it? Talk about my AI camera team behind. Hey, guys. Welcome to my live. Right, lovies and leavies. I will be on again in the morning. Sorry, Friday night. Friday about 3 o'clock UK time. And we will be doing, I'm thinking legs. To keep, because I've got a plane flight on Saturday, so I don't want. Well, we'll see. I think, or chest. I'm a bit of a chest dodger lately. But I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great day. Happy Thursday.